My name is Chad Conklin, and I'm the principal at Godwin Heights High School. It is an honor and a privilege to sit next to these men. Thurston King, our Dean of Students to the right, Brandon Kimball, our Athletic Director at Godwin Heights High School to my left, and Mike Porco, our Assistant Principal. I'm sitting with these men as a unified high school administrative team to deliver an important message to the Godwin Heights community. Over the past years, we have held student focus groups, parent focus groups, in an effort to ensure our high school is a community building where our students, staff, and families feel part of our Godwin family. During these focus groups, we have heard from our community that our students and families of color have faced numerous social injustices in our community and within our country. Now, over the past 5 months, these social injustices have become even more evident with the deaths of Breonna Taylor, George Floyd, and now this past weekend with the shooting of Jacob Blake. As the leader of Godwin Heights High School, it is not okay for me to stand by and stay silent on the issue of social injustice. As a principal, it is time for our community to know, without a doubt, their high school principal stands by their side. And as a leader, it's important to me that our students, staff, and families of color know they have a principal who will advocate for them and do what's right. And today, as I sit here with these men, I want our students, staff, and families of color to know I stand with our black community against the social injustices in our country, and I will continue to advocate for all our students, staff, and families. I want our community to know my door is open. I'm here to listen, to be educated, and advocate to stop the social injustice and racism in our country.
Given the current state that our world is in, it's very important for our children to feel safe, and that's not just physically, but that's also emotionally and mentally, and that starts with feeling comfortable with these type of conversations and understanding that this is a place where these conversations are being had at a leadership level and also are comfortable to be had with any student that feels uncomfortable or feeling a place that they're feeling vulnerable because of what's going on in the world. As a black man in this world, these things are becoming very emotional and something you have to deal with day to day, but we want our students to know that we are in the place prepared to have these conversations with them day to day, and they will be safe in these walls because we are here to protect them, to stand up against the things that are going on in this world, and we're going to do it as one family, as a Godwin family.
As a member of this administrative team and the Godwin staff, I stand with the members of our black community regarding the social injustice that continues to happen across this country. I agree that it is no longer acceptable just to stay silent regarding the issue of race. It is imperative that our country knows that I stand where I stand on the topic of racism, institutional racism, and social injustice. I do not support the unjust killing of black people, Breonna Taylor, George Floyd, and the shooting of Jacob Blake. I vow to dismantle institutional racism to the best of my abilities at Godwin Heights. I also vow to be an anti-racist.
Martin Luther King Jr. wrote, "In the end, we will remember not the words of our enemies, but the silence of our friends." Today, we as a Godwin family will not be silent about the injustice in the black community. We stand as one with you through this horrific time. We believe in seeking justice for both Breonna Taylor and Jacob Blake. We will continue to support all of our students during this time by embracing conversations and listening to the needs of our student body. Martin Luther King Jr. also said, "Injustice anywhere threatens justice everywhere." Thank you and be safe.